plays games with Steve.
What is it, Luna?
Well, come on, spill it.
Alice is... Just come with me. She's in the crew quarters.
What's wrong, Luna? Is Alice in the well? The well? No. I mean, what? No, this isn't real. All I could hear were Zero's words echoing in my ears. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Never been in turbulence. It's hard to explain. You feel the sudden alien weightlessness of a long fall. For just a moment, you're painfully aware of the fact that you are thousands of feet above the earth in a flimsy machine made by fallible men, kept aloft by a scientific principle that nobody actually understands. If he didn't make that analogy, I was about to make the analogy. Oh yeah, it's just like the Guardians of the Galaxy ride at California Adventure. If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain, but it's a little like that. I knelt down beside Alice's body and pressed a shaking hand to her throat. No pulse. Her skin had already turned pale. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't being a human any longer. Why had this happened? I knelt there for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. My throat burned, and my chest was tight. I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer breaths, and stood. I clenched my fists, took one last breath, and turned. Who found her first? Me. I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find him. So I came back here and, well, you know the rest. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
Fuck that. She already been murdered when I got here.
How do you know she was murdered?
What? Come on, it's obvious. She's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
Well, I guess that's true. But I mean, come on! Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
Who was the last person to see her?
I need to go tell Alice. You guys go on ahead.
I don't sound like that, Alice. Why?
Why are you smiling?
This wasn't supposed to happen. You promised me we'd catch them together. Don't do this.
Clover.
I can't trust them anymore. It could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice. I can't forgive them for that. I'm going to get revenge. I'll find out who killed you and I'll...
Hey, Clover?
Shut up! Don't you talk to me! I'm sorry, Alice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. Before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out the room.
Wait! Clover, come back!
Temioji took off in pursuit, and I made to follow when...
It's pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything. Think it through. There are 2 possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't. If the former is true, I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, I imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other. In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us. I doubt she would open up to anyone right now.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice, specifically the fact that I have none.
Well, yes, but none of us do. None of us have ever met Alice before, right? So why would we want to kill her?
You are correct. but only if the murder had a motive beyond, well, murder.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Sr. and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think the same person murdered Alice. Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one. Perhaps the entire nonary game is just window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Sr. can kill us at his leisure, in a world of his own creation.
Why would anyone do such a horrible thing?
Presumably because they enjoy killing. Zero Sr. seems to be rather disturbed.
Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean they're one of us. Could be a 10th person hiding out somewhere.
No.
Well, why not?
There's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide. But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do? Maybe, but Zero Sr. has a body. Do you think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
Well, what if the 10th person is Zero Sr.?
Not possible. At least not so long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be the truth. Do you remember? The 21st night. He's made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us. September. Oh, yeah. I thought about
what Kay had said.
If the killer was Zero, who could be the killer?
Dio!
Nobody likes that guy! Luna?
Luna.
KKKKK. Clover. Or maybe Temioji. Five maybe. No, it couldn't be her.
I'd been with Fi the whole time. We were looking for the quark. The quark.
He died! The quark!
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 No way she could have slipped away to stab Alice in the chest. Wait a minute. There was one person I'd forgotten. The quark! Ah! Seems like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. There were 5 real suspects. Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Where had Quark gone?
10 minutes, dum-dums. All players, enter your votes. You gotta...
Vote. Yeah.
Apparently Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game for. Press the menu for a second. Go to flow.
Okay, so we haven't done either of these yet. This is a completely separate timeline. Okay, I was just checking. Yep. Is this the first time we've seen like Alice like dead alone, or have we seen that before?
The only other
we saw like Alice and Luna
were dead.
Yeah, okay, got it. A blunt but effective way to make the point.
What do you mean?
We should get to the warehouse. It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us should we disobey the rules. As such, I recommend we follow them.
The others filed out of the room. I turned to face Alice. Alice, I'll find out who did this to you. I promise. I felt my stomach settle back into its normal configuration, and the fire in my chest melted the icy hand from my spine. I stood up straight, gave Alice one last nod, and walked after the others, leaving my regrets lying
This is
on the
something you
cold
would
floor.
do in real life if you were here. Like a dramatic nod. No one's watching, but you still feel the this noble himbo.
Alice, you were always very open about your horniness while playing. I won't forget you.
I won't forget your horniness.
I will never forget your horniness.
And your very interesting sexual tastes.
And your lack of shirt.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think I would do that.
You would just do a nod, yeah.
Hey, look, 2 of the AB gates are closed already.
Probably Temioji and Clover.
Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him?
As long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner is... Well, I'd rather not say it.
Yeah, I know. Good. Good. It's like, good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing betray. She only had 1 BP left. If you picked Betray, you could have killed her. Of course, that's not really a problem now.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent. And I trust him.
Really? Oh, this is interesting. If one of you guys picks Betray, we are going to get a show.
Dio.
Ignore him. How do you and Phi plan to vote?
You even got to ask? Ally. Of course. Right, Phi?
I don't know about that. It's a difficult question.
What?
Well, if we choose Ally and K chooses the opposite, he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door whenever he wants. But it's not as simple as just choosing Betray either. If K decides to ally for some reason, you'd end up with 9 points, and you're a fucker.
So we should both choose Ally. Seems easy to me.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it'll be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Phi if you had the desire to.
Give me a little credit. No one has more... What's this?
Gentle points.
No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve.
You get gentle points by going, my lady, tipping your hat.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm wearing the hat.
You're gross. What? This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose Betray? Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same. That seems pretty negative for you, Luna. I'm sorry. Nothing to apologize for. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See, my goal is to beat this game. But Phi. Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it completely. I want to get us all out of here. We haven't beat the Nonary game until we're all out of this place. I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though. Oh, you mean Alice? Yeah. At any rate, all of us choosing Betray every time is hardly ideal. We'd never escape.
And what are we going to do?
Kay needs to choose Ally. It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that you'll choose Ally as well.
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
You promise?
Yes.
Good. Let's do this. Dio.
Huh?
There's someone behind you.
What? The moment Dio turned his head, Phi was off. With seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air, across the room, across the room, and through the AB gate.
I answer your Ambidex question.
What the fuck? You bitch! God damn it, Phi! Open this fucking door! He pounded on the door, screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again. Fuck!
He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next open one.
Hey, dum-dum, get the fuck out of there. Stupid moron. Nobody likes you anyway. Gentle points.
What?
Everyone likes my gentle
Why
points!
the fuck not? This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote? I know why. Gah, this is bullshit. I see. This is how Phi can guarantee her choice. Dio can't vote now, so the chance that Phi will choose Ally just went way up. After all, if you pick Ally and she betrays you, then...
Dio will have 9 points.
Exactly.
But don't you think Phi might be worried that Kay will break his promise? After all, if he can be pretty sure that Phi is going to choose Ally, then...
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose Ally. 2 minutes, dum-dums. We don't have much time left. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. Sigma? You are going to choose Ally, right?
Of course. We both have 5 BP right now. Even if I did betray you, I'd only get 3 points. That's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until the next round anyway. Make sense?
Oh, I see.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you promised. You have to choose ally.
Right, I will.
All right, what are we gonna do? Ally or betray?
Well,
30 seconds. Now, what am I gonna
going to
do?
do... Well, I guess there isn't any question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd picked ally, but what if she was lying to me?
I would have
Chosen ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's gonna be my opponent, and I trust him.
10 seconds remain. That's not me. What's that?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hurry up. 3, 2. Okay. Ally or betray?
I mean, I'm gonna be. Well, we're getting every ending.
5, 4. Okay.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when I'm Mr. Nice Guy.
Round 2's done. Come on out. Let's see. Thanks. All right, they're opening. All right, results will now be displayed. Please direct your attention. Demiurge Quark Clover, betray ally, 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 ally.
Oh, I got nervous there. All right, so I'm just gonna look across the board again. So oh no, Quark has 9.
Yeah, and they betrayed Clover.
Yeah,
Okay.
interesting.
Phi DOK.
Oh, but
Phi and K did as they agreed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Temioji chased after Clover, so they were already in that room when we got back. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
right. What's up,
Okay.
design?
Check your bracelet.
Thank you, Sigma.
No need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do.
I just did the Steve thing.
It's very me. Anyway, thank you too.
It was nothing.
Oh, she's doing the cute little.
She's doing a cute little face. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round too.
Because I'll choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent I could trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Whoa, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose betray? I've already chosen ally twice.
You're right.
So let's choose ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good?
Okay.
Come on. Why do you look so sad?
Well, it's just... There's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Oh, yes.
We still haven't found Quark either, huh?
That too.
Still, Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1.
Why did you do that? What did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
No, everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you do that? You're such a jerk! How could I betray you after that and then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
I told you
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved in all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah,
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Temioji didn't respond, just turned and walked off toward the magenta door. Clover started to follow and pulled up short.
Oh,
She spun on her heel and headed off toward the cyan door instead.
What just happened? I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chooses Ally. Temioji must have said something to her before the last round started. But what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose Ally too?
Yes, I did. Fi put herself in a situation where choosing Betray would be unwise. If she had chosen Betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with Betray, and so I voted accordingly.
that was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then,
No, then why didn't you choose Betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right now.
it's because you promised, right?
Yes, that too, I suppose.
There was another reason?
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Fi was somehow similar to me. Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Fi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission, and I don't remember doing that. You're acting like we're pals or something. Kind of skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor and now you're gonna give him shit for it?
You chose Ally too. Didn't you do that because you trusted him? Not exactly. I just made him trust me. When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
You tell me.
Shut up. If we could change the subject, where did Dio go?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He must have been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
So where did he go? Suddenly, the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut.
They're closed. That's round 3. That's a star round. We know about star rounds. You can open the gates, and no limit on the key, so you can vote over and over again. Yep, we know this.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the A-B game as many times as you want.
Probably won't... Oh, this is...
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Remember what Zero Jr. said? Your colors get all shuffled up when they close, and the parents, although they hop around. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm... a magenta pair.
Me too. Looks like we're pairing up again.
Oh, boy.
Better than getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Wait, green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors for the first game red, green, blue? And we used those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then the next round we had magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets. And opened the red, green, and blue doors, right?
Yes.
But this time we've got magenta and yellow pairs, but also a green solo. What colors are we supposed to open?
And where are they? Well, we need to check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
What? Oh, okay. Let's go. I don't have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up, just in case? Let's see, when do the doors open?
Still got quite a while.
An hour and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Kay and Luna step through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it, Phi!
You're not one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is...
I'll get back to that.
pretty flattering to his figure. Nice ass.
That's not it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, you're right. He does have a nice ass,
Yeah.
but...
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us.
Just the two of us. She could kill us if she tried.
Just the two of us. Alice and I. Okay. All she would have had to do is convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something. Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen the ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So what? You're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet. That's us.
Oh.
Crew quarters.
Crew
Crew
quarters.
quarters. Crew quarters.
Clover. The door.
Oh no, it's just Alice in her cosplay. Oh wait, no.
Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away though. I just don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to. Why not? I already figured out who did it.
Who was it?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on. Of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. It doesn't matter what you tell her. She's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was? I noticed something. And what was that? Alice figured it out too. Before she... What was it? Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait, Clover! Well, there she goes.
There she goes again. And there we go tomorrow.
Ah!
Maybe we'll see her tomorrow, hopefully.